Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. Just me and the critters right now. Brad's at work for another hour or so. It is November 23rd, 2017, Thursday afternoon at 1:58 p.m. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody, whether or not you're doing anything for the day. Here we have a stuffed chicken in the crock pot, which is smelling really good. And then I also put a foil packet of the additional stuffing, because my husband really loves stuffing, in the crock pot alongside it. Got that cooking. I always add some water to the bottom of my chicken or my turkey, and it keeps it very moist. So I've never had a problem with it being dry. So that's what I'm doing. Here in a little bit, I'm going to peel some potatoes, get that kind of ready, and then I think we're just going to have probably green beans for a vegetable, and rolls, and then Brad will make gravy. A smaller dinner, and then we will, that makes you guys even higher. Sorry about that. Nope. And then we will have some coconut cream pie for dessert later on. Just a quieter day, but I thought I would come on here and just visit with you guys for a little bit, because I know not everybody is with anybody. Maybe you're spending this holiday alone. Maybe your spouse has to work, or maybe you're getting ready to have to work. I want to say a big thank you to everybody that is working, not just people that work in the store, but, people that work in the food industry, or perhaps you work for civil service, you're a policeman, firefighter, EMT, nurse, doctor, maybe you work at a prison, all of the places that still, it doesn't make a difference whether it's rain or shine, that you're, still have to work. It used to be that, Brad's always worked Thanksgiving part of it, but, it used to be that it was holiday pay, so, that would really kind of set the tone for Christmas. So, it's been so many years that it's been just us, that, we're fine with it. I'm still very happy with the holidays. I did watch part of the parade on TV. That was really neat. They really did a beautiful job this year. And got Brad off to work and stuff. Then I laid back down for a while. We don't do Black Friday. I never have. I don't have any desire to. We will go shopping Monday, just for normal groceries and stuff. So that'll be nice. And I'm hoping to mail out my hats to Linda on Monday. I'm thinking I'll be able to do that. So, that'll be fun. So I'll show you guys the hats I have done. You probably won't get to see all the hats unless she does a video of all the hats together. I'll ask her if she could, and give a count, because that's always fun. I have all the shopping done for, well, all but his brother, for the outside family. When he gets his pension check, I have something picked out for his brother and his wife, that they would really like, not real expensive or anything. So I will do that. And he wants a new pair of headphones, because I really like the iLive headphones. You guys see me, or have seen pictures of. I don't have them out here, The red cordless headphones have really good sound. Not super expensive. Runs you about $30 price point. And that's what he had it set to, but it stopped working, so that's what he would like to have for Christmas. Me, I don't know what I want for Christmas. So, there's nothing major I really want. But I have been Christmases totally alone. When I was getting divorced from my first husband, my grandmother was in the hospital. My kids were 4 and not quite 2. And that is the year that my aunt decided that it was too much of a problem to invite me any longer. I'm not sure to this day why. That's just what my mother told me. So I spent Thanksgiving totally alone, broke. I'd had to quit my job because I couldn't find anybody to watch my children at night. I was working at Arby's, and I was worked at night, and the babysitter I got off work a little bit early and went to go get my children, and I find my children sitting there with her daughter, which was about 5. Nobody was home. My kids see me through this great big window in the front room, and they're crying. I can't get to them or anything. I was getting ready to bust that window in as she finally pulled up. She couldn't see where she had done anything wrong. But anyway, totally broke. So what I did was I got just TV dinners. And I got one for them to split and one for me, Thanksgiving, or turkey one. And that's what we did. And I was very depressed and stuff and sad. But tell you what, when Christmas rolled around, I did a full dinner just for the 3 of us because I wanted them to have a nice, I don't know. It's just important to me mainly. Um, you know, how do I combat now that the family is fractured? And we chose to move clear across the country and stuff. It's been so many years since it's been a intact family unit and stuff that if we were there and we were invited, we wouldn't know how to do. We probably would be very uncomfortable. It used to really bother me, and this used to be a really super hard time for me. You can look through my old videos and see even last year and stuff. But now I look at it this way. Life has so many different journeys, and you can't turn back the clock. And this is the journey we're on now. And this is the journey we're supposed to be on now. We have good memories, and I keep the good memories, get rid of the bad memories, and I'm blessed that I'm getting to celebrate Thanksgiving again. I'm blessed that I get to celebrate it with my husband. Um, you know, and if you aren't up to celebrating it, there's nothing wrong with that. You can just treat it as another day of movies or whatever, and and I know people that are doing that, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Whatever keeps you from going down that spiral of depression, because this can be a hard time of the year for so many people. If you know somebody who's all alone and you're doing a Thanksgiving dinner, oh my goodness, Nick, maybe you could invite them. Or if you're not doing a Thanksgiving dinner yourself, maybe you can just reach out and say hi, ask them how they're doing, talk to them so they're not so lonely, because, there's nothing lonelier than thinking that everybody else all around you has got all this family around them, and you're alone. So, we can all help each other out so it's not such a depressing, thing. Um, and don't give in to the pressure that you got to buy all these gifts. That's not what this season is all about. And I know so many people feel like you've got to spend, obscene amounts of money. That's not what love is. And that's not what the season is about. Keep it small. Uh, say your children want a new game system. Or maybe they want an iPad or something. And you really can't afford it. There's nothing wrong with giving them some money. Say you would normally spend $50 on it. There's nothing wrong with just giving them the $50. That's the basis for them getting what they want. It's good for kids to have to earn the money to buy something, and they take care of stuff better when it's something they had to work for. That's my belief. And so there's nothing wrong with giving them a nice card with the $50 in it and saying this is toward whatever you would like, and then do a stocking or whatever, or maybe a couple small gifts. You don't have to give in to, people spend thousands and thousands of dollars, but, all the commercials make it sound like if you don't get this big grand gift, then you don't love your family or friends, and that's not the case at all. Just like all these commercials for all the expensive jewelry, basically around Valentine's Day, And it's like, that's not, my husband shows me he loves me every day by telling me that, by, caring about how I am, for reminding me to take a breathing treatment, etc. I mean, that's what really important, But, I just want people not to feel like, you can't take the pressures of this holiday because, it's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal at all. I mean, think about some of your fondest Christmases. Probably are not involving whatever you got. You probably don't even remember what you got. Most time. I can't remember. I know Brad and I just got little stuff for each other last year. I don't remember what it was. Didn't have to be something big. I mean, doesn't have to be something big at all. Doesn't have to be something that, if it's something that is going to put you in financial hardship for January, February, and the rest of the coming year, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, So, I mean, I'm getting him the headphones, and then I'll get him some smaller stuff, because that's what I know he would really like. But yeah, I make a lot of gifts, of course. I always have. I think that's kind of what started me doing a lot of crafts when I was younger and stuff, because that's how I would give gifts, and then, I'd give out the platters of cookies and stuff. But yeah, like I said, today's a nice day. It's kind of overcast, kind of cooler out. I think it's only going to get up 68 today. And it rained all night. In fact, it rained so much part of the canopy collapsed down onto itself. Brad had to fix that. And like I said, I got the chicken and stuff in the crock pot, and I went back to sleep. I went back to sleep for a while. And because I hadn't slept at all last night. And then I'm going to get ready to do the potatoes and stuff, and just wait for him to come home. Making another hat, of course. And just, gonna find something good to watch on Netflix. You guys ever watch that? Oh, It's Brad. I'll pause you guys. Okay, I'm back. Brad was calling, just tell me how his day was. He'd been pretty busy. You know, now I forgot what I was going to say. No, but like I said, it's kind of overcast and stuff. It rained a bunch again last night. Tell you what, though, I had a problem because it rained so much that it warped my canvases. I didn't have all of my canvases out there, thank the Lord, but I had out and had jesseled a number of them. Well, 3 of them that are warped and stuff. I don't know if they're going to dry flat or not. They don't, you know. You're always going to have your canvas boards. A lot of times they're going to curve somewhat, but these was like, they're just about to make the complete circle. I'm like, ah! But, don't let the holidays get you down if you don't celebrate. Not everybody celebrates. It's not a mandatory thing. It's a suggested holiday. And remember that. All the holidays are a suggestion. If you don't feel it and you don't want to, or you're in circumstances where, then you don't have to. I'm just kind of looking around. I don't know why I'm looking around. Just looking around. But don't let it get to you. I know it can, like I said, it can feel like everybody else in the world has somebody that they are out celebrating, that is Hallmark events, and that's never the case. And, I mean, if you have all of these holidays back to back, I'm not going to count Halloween, but Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then right after that, 6 weeks later, you got Valentine's Day. And it's very overwhelming and it's very stressful for a lot of people, So, anyway, I hope that you guys do have a happy Thanksgiving with whatever you're doing or not doing. And if you're not doing Thanksgiving, then I hope you're just having a great day. Remember that I love you guys and I do cherish your friendship so much. I am very thankful for all of you. I am very thankful for the friends I have met and stuff through YouTube. You guys mean so much to me. And remember that I do cherish you so much. And I think you're awesome. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.